Right now, there are thousands of landlords across America who believe their rental properties are fully protected inside an LLC. They formed it, they paid the fees, and they did the paperwork. And they feel secure. They shouldn't. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use an LLC for rental properties the right way. And more importantly, the 3 costly traps that can make your LLC completely worthless when you need it most. But before we get started, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. So to start off, why does this matter? The LLC, or limited liability company, has become the go-to legal structure for real estate investors and landlords for a good reason. When it works, it creates a legal wall between your personal assets, like your home, savings, and retirement accounts, and your investment portfolio. That wall is what allows landlords to sleep at night. If a tenant is injured on your property and sues, if a contractor files a lien, or if something goes catastrophically wrong, the theory is that they can only reach the assets inside the LLC, not everything else you spent your life building. That's the theory, and it works when you do it right. So let's break this down, starting with the 3 core benefits. The first and most important benefit of using an LLC for a rental property is liability protection. In legal terms, we call this the corporate veil, the barrier between you and the entity itself. As long as that veil is intact, a judgment against your LLC doesn't automatically become a judgment against you personally. This is especially critical for landlords. Rental properties carry significant liability exposure, tenant injuries, property damage, and habitability claims. Without an LLC, all of that exposure flows directly to you as an individual, including your homes, savings, and other assets. Now, it's worth noting that liability protection doesn't mean immunity. It means containment. And that distinction matters, which is exactly what we'll come back to when we get to the traps. The second benefit is tax flexibility. By default, a single-member LLC is treated as a disregarded entity for federal income tax purposes. This means the rental income, the deductions, the depreciation, all of it passes through directly to your personal tax return. This pass-through treatment is one of the most attractive features for rental property investors. You avoid the double taxation that C corporations face. And without proper planning, you may be able to maximize deductions you wouldn't otherwise have access to. You're definitely going to want to check with your CPA ahead of time to understand exactly how this applies to your situation. The third benefit is privacy. Depending on which state you form your LLC in, the public record may only show the LLC name, not yours. For a landlord, this has real practical value. In these states, tenants who search property records won't immediately find you personally. And potential litigants face an additional layer of due diligence before they can identify you. Now, with the benefits established, let's talk about setting one up correctly. The first step is choosing your state of formation. You must form an LLC in the state where your property is located. The second step is your operating agreement. This internal document defines ownership structure, member rights, and operating procedures. Many investors skip it, and that is a serious mistake. Courts look at operating agreements to determine whether an LLC is operating as a genuine business entity. Without one, or with a poorly drafted one using AI, you're handing a plaintiff's attorney ammunition. And the third step is transferring title, which brings us directly to the first trap. So here's what most landlords don't understand, and this is really important. The first trap is the due on sale clause. Most residential mortgages contain a provision that gives lenders the right to call the entire loan due if the property is transferred to another entity. When you deed your rental property into an LLC, that can technically trigger the clause. In practice, many lenders don't enforce it, and they're becoming more comfortable with these transfers too. But they certainly can enforce it, so be on the lookout for that. So before you transfer, check with your lender. In many cases, you'll want your attorney involved in that conversation. There are strategies to handle this correctly, but winging it is certainly not one of them. The second trap is commingling funds. This is the single most common reason courts pierce the corporate veil on rental property LLCs. Piercing the veil means a judge decides to look through the LLC and hold you personally liable anyway, regardless of whether the LLC is there, which completely defeats the purpose of having an LLC to begin with. Here's how commingling happens. Rental income goes into your personal checking account. You pay an LLC expense from your personal debit card. You buy a repair item on your personal credit card and forget to reimburse the LLC. Each of these actions erodes the legal separation between you and your entity. The fix is non-negotiable. A dedicated business checking account for every LLC, a business credit card for LLC expenses, and clean, consistent records. Your LLC has to operate like a business because it is one. The third trap is the everything in one LLC mistake. It's tempting to put all your rental properties into a single LLC. It's simpler to manage, but the problem is concentration of risk. If a tenant successfully sues over property A, every other asset inside that LLC, including properties B, C, and D, may be reachable. This is why we often recommend a separate LLC for one or two properties. And this is why entity selection is really important, because if you choose improperly, you could be exposed to liability that you thought you had protection from. So in conclusion, an LLC is one of the most powerful tools a rental property investor can use. The liability protection is real. The tax flexibility is real. The privacy benefits are also real, but so are the traps. Forming the LLC is the starting point, not the finish line. What matters is maintaining it correctly, structuring it for your portfolio, and making sure the foundation is solid before something goes wrong. And if you need help with this maintenance, my team at Corporate Direct would be happy to help you. You can schedule a free 15-minute consultation with one of our incorporating specialists by clicking the link in the description below. And if you mention that Ted sent you from YouTube, you get $100 off your formation price. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.